Hello and welcome to HeyBubComics. In this episode, we're looking at DC's eco-temptress, Dr. Pamela Isley, aka Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is a member of Batman's Rogues Gallery and made her first appearance in Batman 181 in 1966. She is essentially an eco-terrorist who has the ability to use toxins and pheromones to control people. She also has the ability to control plants. After the Crisis on Infinite Earths event, Poison Ivy's origin was retconned and she was given her own origin story in 1988's Secret Origins number 36. In this story, she studies advanced botanical biochemistry. Her professor experiments on her and injects her with toxins and poisons. These experiments transform her and eventually drive her to insanity. After moving to Gotham, Batman stops one of her plans and she is sent to Arkham Asylum. Like most of Batman's villains, she is caught and escapes Arkham many times. But unlike most, she has a certain soft spot for Batman and at times has even worked with him to stop other plans. Ivy seems to only want to be left alone with her plants, but she is a very misunderstood character and is often pushed to take extreme measures which in her eyes are the only course of action. As an example, during the earthquake in Gotham, she turns the park into a sanctuary, producing food for Gothamites and even harboring orphans. However, at the end of the crisis, the city council decides the orphans are hostages and try to force her out. She again is forced to make tough decisions and in this case has to surrender to authorities in order to save a poisoned orphan. Ivy's powers and origins vary slightly depending on which series you are currently reading, but it generally ends up with the same type of character. She has been a member of various crews including the Birds of Prey, Suicide Squad, and the Gotham City Sirens. Ivy has a complicated relationship with many of the other characters in Gotham. The most notable is that which she has with Harley Quinn, who she nursed back to health and then becomes partners in crime with. Poison Ivy has made appearances in several DC animated and live-action films. Ivy was portrayed by Uma Thurman in 1997's Batman and Robin. However, so far her best appearances are in the animated films and the Batman animated series. Her first appearance in Batman the Animated Series involves her attempting to kill Harvey Dent as retaliation for allowing construction over a last habitat of a rare flower. Her appearance varies depending on which series you're watching or reading, and in later versions she has green skin. Here are 10 cool facts about Poison Ivy. Number 1, she has lethal toxins in her lips, meaning she's a killer kisser. Number 2, she can control plants with her mind. Number 3, she is immune to toxins, bacteria, and viruses. Number 4, she specializes in creating plant-animal crossbred species. Number 5, she has different origins. In some versions she comes from a wealthy family, in others she's an orphan. Number 6, in the movie Batman and Robin, Ivy creates venom, the substance which gives Bane his superhuman powers. Number 7, there's a definite chemistry between Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. Number 8, she has created her own private Garden of Eden on an island. Number 9, she can produce enhanced specific pheromones and influence people. Number 10, she has been a member of the Suicide Squad, the Birds of Prey, and the Gotham City Sirens. Poison Ivy is one of Batman's most long-standing rogues. When you mix in her cool powers, her eco-terrorist motivations, and the fact that she uses seduction as a weapon, she makes for a very interesting character. Here are a couple books which I recommend you get your hands on. See Ivy get revenge on Russian mercenaries in 1997's Batman, Poison Ivy. Check out Harley Quinn and Ivy together in 2001's Harley and Ivy, Love on the Lam. Or see Ivy turn Gotham green in 2013's Detective Comics Volume 2, 23.1, Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is another very cool cosplay character, and you won't have trouble finding her green outfit and red hair at most Comic-Cons. For those of you who are cosplayers yourself and are interested in possibly being featured in one of my future videos, please send me an email. The address is in the description below. That's all for this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to be eligible for the Marvel Collector Core giveaway contest. You can find a link for that video explaining everything in the description below. I hope you all enjoyed this bite-sized summary. Please let me know in the comments what you thought about Poison Ivy and which characters you'd like to see me do in future videos. Thank you all for checking out HeyBubComics, and please hit the subscribe button to get all the latest updates and new videos. And don't forget to visit us on Twitter at HeyBubComics. Your support, shares, and comments are appreciated.